Alright guys, today we're going to do the fuel lines and primer bulb on this troy-bilt model. What is that? tb4bpec blower. I'm not going to do the carb because I don't have one in stock. I may have to order it. This may not work, but it's not priming, so I'm hoping it's just a fuel line issue. They got zip tie on there, so that's obviously something's not right with that. I will show you how to put the carburetor on. I will put in the description below carburetor, fuel lines, everything that you'll need to do this job. The carburetor is only one simple step past what I'm getting ready to do. If this helps you out in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a like. Show me a little support. Alright, so we took the air filter off. Obviously, we got two torque 25s or flathead screwdriver screws. We're going to take these two out. To be clarified, to do this primer ball and fuel lines, we don't have to take this off. But I am going to take it off so you can see how to do the carburetor as well if you need to. Alright, but to do the primer ball and the fuel lines, the primer ball is right there, so it's 4 screws. But we're going to go ahead and take this off. I'm going to show you how to take the throttle cable off and then, go from there. So take those 2 screws out. There's a hose on the back of this. You can just remove that hose and get this out of there. Alright, so the cable itself just slides in like that. See, it's just a little S cable. No big deal at all. Alright, we're going to go ahead and remove the fuel lines so that we can change them out. I'm going to be changing them, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim them off. Alright, got this out of the way. We're going to drain all the gas out of this. I've already drained it, but we do need to remove the lines and get the filter out of there. So I got the filter line out, and I just want you guys to see this because I get this comment all the time. Alright, so there's the other line in there. See that nipple down in there? That goes on the bottom of that line. It's missing. People keep thinking that that nipple is what seals this tank up. It isn't. The fuel line's what seals it up. I'm not sure why they put the nipple on the bottom of the lines, but I don't reuse them, so I don't even, it works fine when I'm done. So get this other line and that nipple out of there. We're going to go ahead and pull these fuel lines off. If you can, just get them ripped off, get them out of there. Alright, and then Phillips head screwdriver. Take these 4 off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take those 4 screws up. It's hard to do this through a camera that's partially blocked by the holder. Going to go ahead and take them all the way out, and we're going to remove the primer ball with the metal piece. We're going to go ahead and do a quick inspection of everything. This is kind of stiff. It should be very soft. Oh shit, and I just broke it. Yeah, whatever, it's just the gasket side. I'm going to try to get this one free. Well, yeah, so it doesn't want to budge. Let me get a flat head. This thing's screwed. I know this isn't going to run. And look in here. So there's some dirt in here. This is stiff as a rock too. This thing is not going to run at all. Screen's clean. This is hard as a rock. But I'm going to stick to what I was doing. Show you how to do the primer ball anyways. This one's going to need a new setup. Let me see if I got a carb kit. I don't think I do. Alright, so I don't have a carb kit or a carburetor for this, so we're just going to continue on like all this jazz is just hunky-dory and not crinkly like that. So we're going to go, that way you know how to do the primer ball and fuel lines. So I'm not even going to bother to change the primer ball, but take the primer ball out, put the new primer ball in, and then you're going to go ahead and put these 4 screws back in. Again, I will put the new carburetor and fuel lines in the description below. I will do a whole nother video again doing the carburetor change out on this. Just do everything all over again. But for right now, this gives you guys an idea of what you're supposed to do if you're doing it yourself. Get it all snugged up first in a catty corner direction, you know, one side, one side, one side, one side. That way you can get it sealed tight. Once you get them all snugged up and you give them good tightening, see, look, it dropped it already. Go to the other corner, good tightening. The other corner, good tightening. And then we're going to go through all of them again. Make sure they're super tight. Alright. Most of the time these are not worth rebuilding. If I had a kit and I put it in there, it would have been a 50-50 chance of it working anyways. So I'm gonna order a brand new one. I'll show you this brand new one in the description again. Alright, so we're gonna cut the fuel line into a point. We're gonna stab it into a hole, and we're gonna push it down in there deep enough where we can grab it on through the mouth here. I'm gonna get this camera's in my way now. Hold on. Tripod's, you know, all right and everything, but you can't always. It just doesn't always work. Here, I'll use the light of it. There we go. So I'm going to shove this in far enough to where I can actually grab the fuel line from inside the tank, and I'm going to pull it right out of the tank. About that much. We're going to cut that tip off so it's nice and flat, and then we're going to put a new filter right on that. Then we're going to go ahead, shove the filter right in, make sure it's in the very bottom of the tank. It's gonna have to run up here because the carburetor is gonna sit like this, so it needs to go to. So it only has to be about that long, but we're gonna go a little longer just to make sure. We're gonna cut it off. This one into a point. We're gonna shove it into this hole. Now this one only has to go in, you know, just about an inch or so. It's the return line. That one a little bit longer than the other one. We know that's the return line. We're going to put our bolts back into this. I'm going to use the old gasket. We want the old gasket. It's a full sheet. Keeps the heat off the fuel lines and off the carburetor. Bolt. Choke is going to be up like this. We're going to stick our carburetor on it with the fuel lines down, so they're going to go, hold on, like this. Alright, so before we get too far here, closest to the primer ball is the one that goes to the filter. Furthest from the primer ball goes to return line, the long line that I just did. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stab this one onto this one. Stab the fuel filter line to this one. Always go and shorten up the lines later once we get it all in. We got to get the carburetor throttle cable. We're going to stab it right into the hole and then twist it down. So stab it right into the hole. Oh, shit. the hole and then twist it like that, and boom, that's in. We're going to go ahead, put these bolts right into the, line them up and screw them down. And you just one at a time pull these lines off, cut them to length, and pull this one off. Do the same, cut it to length. Take a little more off even. Normally I would just do this all from this end if I was just doing the primer ball and everything. I was just trying to show you how to do the carb too. I gotta order one. Alright, and then you put gas in it, prime it up, make sure it's priming. If you're priming and it's not priming, look inside, you look at the filter. If you see foam coming out of the filter, that means that you've got those two lines backwards. Swap them back around. Fine. All right. Air filter. Put the air filter on there. And then this plate goes here and here and pushes until it clicks on the bottom, although the clicker's not clicking on this one. There it is. All right, and that's it, guys. Again, all the parts will be in the description below. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. If you want to advertise on my channel, message me. I'll be more than happy to have you. Peace.